ビブロースラバトルでようこそ。 Okay. Okay. Uh, I, U, E. Lolly lulilo. Lolly lulilo. True. There you go. Oh, I forgot this. No, it was almost perfect. It was almost perfect. Alt Z. It was almost perfect. Let me see. There's something that I want to turn off. That I don't transform me into a god. Fucking damn it! Don't transform me. Do not. Do not transform me in no. Do not transform me ever. How dare you transform me into a Fumo? I can't believe it. It's disrespectful. Disrespectful. Perfect now? No. It's disrespectful. You're mean. That's what you are. You're mean. I haven't checked if I have the Teto reading working. Why is the Magister doubled? No, it's because of the stupid ass glitch that we are we are experimenting. I will have to redo the whole OBS thingy. But yeah, welcome in. Good morning. It is I, the Magna Magus, or Regiment Aquino, Allman Excelsior, wonderful wizard, unstoppable being, perfect to a fault. Transform into a Fumo currently, but I will go back to my homunculus form, and eventually I will go back to my former Ikemen self. One day. One day. How are you doing? I am doing Gucci. Let's go over to the hellos. Nico Niconesi, thank you for checking in. People Observatory the Yokoso. Eco, welcoming, good morning. Zawardo, welcoming, good morning. Everyone else, good morning too. Welcome, people of the Yokoso. Zawardo, welcome in. How are you doing in this wonderful day? I am doing fantastic. I am a little bit tired. I didn't sleep much. And for some reason, did the actual stamp card appear? Because it kind of seems to be glitch. Glad to hear you're doing well. I am alive. I'm alive and kicking. You know what? We keep on fighting. We keep on doing our very best, and hoping to have a better week, and also better streams as well. Better in quality, better in quantity, and better in fun too. Gavin is happy with my spending again. Indeed, I wanted to tell you, thank you, Zawardo, for your gift. Thank you for gifting me the game. I haven't checked what the game is about. Sounds funny by the title, but I have no idea what it is. If you want to let me know what the game is about, feel free to do so. But if you cannot, it's okie dokie. But yeah, thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the company. Technically speaking, it is supposed to be a draw stream today. I do not have much time, nor do I feel like drawing. What are we supposed to do today, Chad? Do we just yap? Can we transform it into just yapping? But I'm not good with just yapping, am I? I don't think I can do like a just yapping. Maybe I can go full relax mode, right? And we can go full relaxo and be like, yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Yo, Lightbulb, welcome back, Lightbulb. How are you doing today? How are you feeling in this wonderful day? Hello over there at YouTube. Good morning. Let me just kind of like fix over here something. No. There you go. Okay, that is taken care of. And the other thing is, I wanted to open Onekome. There you go. But yeah, so people jump scare. Exactly. Actually, my PayPal is kind of a little bit on the problematic side right now because my bank card is supposedly about to expire.
Bro, did you see Tag episode 8?
But I sent it to you the wrong address, so I don't have it. Bro, did you see Tad EC? Oh, the Amazing Digital Circus episode 8? No, I am 2 episodes behind. I hear I did get like a little soft spoiler, but I don't really remember very well. So I am not afraid of the spoiler. Hello, welcome in, Alakimbos. Welcome, good morning. How are you doing today, boss? How are you feeling today? How are you doing in this wonderful, amazing day? We're just here chilling and chatting, chatting and chilling, existing somehow. I'm supposed to do art today. I don't feel like it. I'm okay, lol. So don't stare at me. I'm being transformed into a Fumo, but just temporarily. In about a couple minutes, I will go back to my. There you go. It is not my current self. It's not my real self, but it is my current self. Welcome in, welcome in. It is I, the Magnum Magus, already
Then
making
can I
Allman
spoil
exist.
it
Don't
for you?
transform me into a gremlin. Allman Excelsior, wonderful wizard, sealed in this body for the time being. But eventually, I will go back to my former self. Please don't transform into a gremlin. This shape is disgustingly evil, and it hurts. It hurts so bad to be compressed into this form. It's disgustingly evil. Gremlin spell. But yeah, I didn't see. I didn't see. Damn, can I spoil it for you? I will forget about it, so it's not a big spoiler. I will say don't drop spoilers for the other people in chat though. Although for some reason the chat is not being merged correctly on OBS. Let me just double check that. I am not a person who gets angry at spoilers. Personally, I don't really care about them. But I do want to, save other people from spoilers. I don't think they deserve it. So yeah. But if you had fun, that I don't care about spoilers. But I do care about what you think about it. Did you enjoy Dimension Digital Circus 8 or did you hate it? Was it what you were expecting or was it out of your scope? Properties.
King
Let me
died.
see. Refresh cache. There you go. Well, that is an interesting thing. Unfortunately, though, I will have to. Let me see. Okay, does it work? Yeah, it works. So, but yeah, that's basically it. It did not work on chat though. Crazy. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. I was gonna say something about what we have to do. I do not know. I don't want to draw, to be honest. We could talk about the world. We could talk about Pokemon, or we can actually draw and do both things together. One
Good
does not
castle of
exclude
what I
the
was
other.
thinking.
I just want to.
Was asterisk.
Um, it was so what I was thinking. Yeah, don't worry. How big is your art backlog, Megino? Ooh, that is a bad question to be asking. To be honest, that is actually a bad question. Okay, so let me just put it this way. One thing that I wanted to do was a birthday gift for a person who's about to have the second birthday. So it's at least 1 year of backlog is in there. 1 year of backlog is not a lot. Is not good. It's not very daijobu. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. 1 year of backlog is disgustingly evil. Your stream redeem backlog is scary too, like 3 horror streams and multiple tier lists. No. There is only one tier list, and it was never redeemed. It was never redeemed. Never redeemed, so I am exempted of that one. On the other hand, it is true that I have 3 horror games to play. That is 100% real. I'm not gonna lie. That is 100% real. I do not want to uh, play horror games though. I don't feel like doing it. Your backlog is too big. I didn't redeem stuff yet too. Yeah, exactly. You better remember that too, because I will forget. I will forget. That's why we have the channel for rewards on Discord, and why I want to kind of like go over the things that we have to do. So yeah, there's that. I have been working on the next adventure for Minecraft with other people. I have been working on the new model concepts and everything, so it's gonna be a long way. Still haven't found an artist that I want to work with for the full model. The one that I wanted refused me. And the secondary one never answered me, so there's that. I could probably find someone else. I just need to do it. I haven't had the time. I'm probably still gonna ask Rick Manser to rig it because I think Rick Manser has amazing rigging skills. Therefore, I do believe with better art, Rick Manser. Where am my blog? Oh, there you go. I do believe with better art, Rick Manser can actually do like a Iron Vertex tier work. You know, something very very good. Outside of that, let me open the backlog of art. Clip Studio. Where's Clip Studio? Clip Studio over here. So Clip Studio over here. I am basically waking up. I had to do some stuff for work, but I am alive now. Oh, I'm finally back. Yippee! McGinn is just Sisyphus with his never-ending backlog. That is so true. Well, you know what I say. You know what I say. If you manage to make me, what is the word? If you manage to make me into become a full-time streamer, I will never have a backlog ever. That is so real. I will never have a backlog ever. But I need to become full-time streamer for that to work. So let me open this for a second. Lie detected? No, ain't no way, Osnaya. Ain't no way. Why do you not believe me? Why do you not believe me? Please believe. Please. Please believe me. Because I'm a bad liar. Because you're a VTuber. That's so true. All VTubers have bad looks. Okay, so here's my secret for my backlog. Okay, here's my secret for my backlog. My secret for my backlog, right? My secret for my backlog is just forgetting about it. Works every time. I just forget about my backlog and it doesn't exist, and therefore I don't have a backlog. Delightfully devilish. Ow! Why are you like this? What do? Dementia, exactly. Dementia is my superpower. They call me Captain Dementia. That's what my Mask of the Theater is about, right? You got Capitan Spaventa, Pantalone, they're all strong, you know, superpowers. And then there's Megino with my superpower of being dementia ridden. Anki's on it again. True. Hey, listen, I cannot be corrected. I'm gonna keep on being a terrible person and a menace. And I will keep on not arting. That is also true. I was knocking. Should we really go back to art? Should I show you? Should I show you the secret? Do you want to see the secret? I don't think you should see the secret, though. I mean, it's not gonna happen on April Fools, unlike what I wanted. But it's also like, you know, it's still the secret, right? It's still kind of like the thing. It may not be a secret, but it is the thing. Or we could work on the thumbnail for the last episode. True. I could also get rid of that. Let me just double check. Because we haven't done that in a long time. We haven't done Pokemon in a long time. And the thumbnail is gone, like completely gone. We don't have like a background or anything. Let me just see. We could keep the old one, but it's like shitty, so I am not so sure about it. It is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. I can tell you that. Let me just double check. So we only have to do Bane and. Okay, so next episode of Pokemon Nuzlocke is gonna be very focused on what is the word? On the Giovanni and probably the Elite Four. So we could do something a little bit different. You know what I mean? Let me just see. So this is the Megino. We're gonna move the Megino to a place. Oh, we're gonna put it on top though. I'm gonna put it on top like that. Okay, let me just double see. How do you feel about NVIDIA DLSS 5, by the way? Oh, that is a question. That is a question. I am not happy about it. Let's put it mildly. I am not happy about it, like at all. Not even a little bit. Skyrim looking horrid. I hate it exactly. Yeah, me too, Osnaya. It is not good. It is not good. It is not a good technology. It's not even technology, apparently. According to some leaks and some stuff that is I do not know if it's real or not. According to some people, is a fucking Instagram filter like. So it's not even technology. It's not like, oh yeah, this technology. No. It's not even that. Snapchat filter, exactly. Okay, so normally, if you were to ask me these, like in I don't know 2017, I would be like, "Oh, impossible! Nvidia is such a respectable company. They will never do that. If they are doing something like this, it means there's real technology behind it, and blah blah blah." If you ask me now, I will be like, "No, Nvidia not even once." It is where it is right now. It is absolutely true. I did hear about Asus trying their hand into getting into RAM, I think probably, and maybe even GPUs as well. Also better for Linux. Yeah. I'm so angry that I got my fucking PNY, sorry. GeForce 5080 just before the whole fiasco. Otherwise, with the same money, I would have probably gotten something better for AMD. So I'm kind of like a little bit pissed about it. I am really pissed about it. It really makes no sense at all. He's pretty fucking stupid. So yeah, it's not exactly my favorite thing. Let me see. It is supposed to be art stream. I'm gonna put it like this. We continue doing the VTubers I was drawing because of the anniversary. We're about at the second anniversary and have not touched that thing in a long time. Or I spill the secret. Do you want to know the secret? I'm gonna put in a little new poll there. Even if it was like 3 of us, it's fine. I'm gonna give it to 10 minutes so I can keep on yapping. There you go. Nagina's secret ball spot? No. Let me put it this way. There was supposed to be a model for Megino on April Fools. I couldn't get the art in time, and when I was trying to kind of like be like, okay, maybe I can pay a rush fee from an artist that I know that is very cool, namely Utemika. Hello, welcome in, Jalkun. Welcome, good morning. Then the problem is Rick Manser had a couple extra jobs that happened, so she's not available. And therefore, even with rush fees and everything, I'm not getting that thing done in time. So no secret boss, but Linus Torvalds levels of peace towards Nvidia. What? Explain that again. But I am pissed off in the video. Yeah, absolutely. Basically, Linux Tech Tips. Yeah. Hey, I love you. I love you too, citizen number 3.
Unlike Dexter.
Yeah, welcome in. It is I, the Magna Magus, already making all my successor with the voices of well-being. Thank you for being here over there at YouTube. Welcome in, Jalkun. Just Google Linus Torvalds NVIDIA. I don't. Oh my god, is that I'm a Morpho Sama? Welcome in, Ama. People say the Yokoso. Oh, okay. The Linux founder. Okay. The worst company? Yeah, basically, I am. I am flipping off NVIDIA right now. Let me just fuck you, NVIDIA. Fuck you. Fuck you, NVIDIA. I hate you. You're the worst company ever. I used to be a big fan, and now I will say fuck you, NVIDIA. There you go. Hello, welcome in, Crispy. Viewers of the Yokoso. Good morning. I didn't know you were going into a hiatus. I'm sorry, I miss you. Let me send you a chef kiss. Mwah. You like Jat? I don't know what Jat is.
Said hi.
Magino, hi, hello. Sari Astini, welcome in. Hello, good morning. People who to the Yoko's over there on YouTube. It is I, the Magna Magus, or Magino, all my Excelsior, word of voices of being. We're currently hosting a little poll on Twitch to know what we do. Someone voted secret. And someone voted VTubers. Crazy. Someone else voted secret again. Please don't vote secret. Don't transform me into a FOMO! Crazy. Yeah, sad face forever. Hope to be back soon. No. How you doing? I'm alive. We keep on carrying on, It's the usual morning stream. It's gonna be a little bit brief because I want to go tonight. I'm gonna go watch the Hail Mary movie. Therefore, I cannot be here longer than 18 p.m. But yeah, we're having a good time. Hello, Crispy, Chef Keys to you too. Be below the Yokoso to both of you. My Indonesia. Welcome in, Indonesia. Indonesia is a wonderful place. I have wonderful coffees from Indonesia. But yeah, welcome in, Stini. I do not speak anything though, so I wouldn't be able to follow that. I'm sorry. Do please keep it to English though, because otherwise I will have to remove the commands, or because I cannot just Google translate them all the time, and we just don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you being here. We're kind of like just yapping and having a good time. I will probably open Clip Studio Paint and do something about it. So right now we're voting between drawing the VTubers that I have met in chronological order, or showing you the secret, which was supposed to go for April Fools. It's gonna be a long run, so we're gonna try and understand what we want to do there. I personally don't know. I will probably try and also kind of like get some music in there going. Oh, it's Fab. Welcome in, Fab. People to the Yokoso. So, how are you doing today? Coffee. Yeah, looking for some now.
Monaco.
Amazing. MCMC. What is MCMC? Oh, is the flag? Okay. Because I have two different chats. One shows me only the text, and the other one shows me the flag. Yeah. Washing the dishes right now. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh my god. Liquid. Yeah. No. I got myself a dishwasher, and I'm never going back from that, boss.
So
yeah. Again, I do repeat over there on the YouTube chat. I cannot have the chat have non-English messages, or you will have to go under moderation. Please, be mindful of that. Uh, Mainly because I cannot just kind of like Google Translate every single time. Because if I translate that, it says palm oil, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you mean. Uh, so, once again, what I was saying, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. I am tired a little bit, but I'm having a great time. I am want to kind of like understand better what we're doing. I want to go more into detail into how to become a better VTuber as well, and what can I do to make it more fun to be around here. You know what I mean? Um, Definitely, I got some projects cooking. One of the projects is also a little mobile game as well. Fixing also Megiddo Clicker, making it more fun to be able to play that as well. Um, so Maggie Clicker, I want to add like cosplays from other VTubers, specifically people I know and I'm friends with, and I want it to be more like that. When it comes to the other project, it's a little bit more green. I cannot really talk about it. There is a third project that is on the works that is also very green, which is about scheduling. So it's gonna be very interesting. Art projects, we got a backlog that is longer than my drills? Question mark. We got a big ass backlog for art, and I'm also kind of like checking for music to play together. Uh, Let me just double see. I will prefer to have something that is not what is the word? Um, Not copyrighted, but to be honest, whatever. It's just an art stream on the Sunday. Nobody cares about that, and if they do, I will just be sad. Oh, thank you for the big sip. Appreciate it. Ah, there you go. So let me just double check. Because we could just listen to music randomly or do Pokemon music, for example. You know what we could do? Pokemon Black and White. Lo-fi music. Gen 5 Nostalgic Connection. Oh, this is a bit better. A Journey to the Unova region. Let's see. If it's AI, I'm shooting myself. If it's AI, I'm shooting myself. Yeah, you say you got a lot of projects, so Megiddo multiply themselves streams when I don't have the spells. I wish I did. I just don't anymore. I just don't anymore. I just don't anymore. Like I used to do. So yeah, we don't have any more spells like that. Let me see who's the poll going. How's the poll going? So you all want to see the secret? Are you sure? Because it's not ready. It's just a concept. It's just the concept of the secret. Are you sure about that? It's gonna be underwhelming. Do you really want to see the secret? We could try and do some random art. Like I want to do something ugly. I haven't been able to draw normally in a long time, so we can probably try and do something ugly. You know what? I always say this shit. Okay, I'm gonna get serious for a second. I always say this, but I want to lead by example. I always say, let's try to give ourselves the permission to fail. Right? I always say, be yourself, do what you want to do, give yourself the permission to fail, and don't worry about the consequences of failure because it's not life ending unless you're trying to kind of like, jump off a cliff and successfully nail a little glass of water to not die. Yeah, maybe the consequences there are a little bit more complex, but overall, if you give yourself the permission to fail, right? If you allow yourself to make a mistake, then that's good because that means you're doing something. And if you fail, then that's good. That's fair. It's just how it is. When it comes to art, one of the reasons why I always have like a backlog is because I want it to be perfect every single time. And I'm not a good artist. I use 3D models to get my poses. I kind of like, work with a lot of reference from pictures and photos as well to manage to do things the way that I want. But the problem I have is that the style that I want to achieve is more simplistic. It's a little bit more like what is the word? So stylized, right? More cartoony. So I end up having a little bit of a clash between over realism and pointless cartoony details. Sorry, stylizations and pointless over details of realism that makes no sense. And that puts me into a very complex situation where I am not happy with the result and I just don't enjoy the thing too much. But you know what? We're gonna do some art exercises today, right? We're gonna do stuff. It's a little bit like studying art together today. You know, I cannot always be perfect, and I have to give myself the permission to fail. And by doing so, I think and I hope that I can also, pass you a little bit of that courage to fail. Because failing is cool. I mean, it's not cool, obviously, but it's like, that is so stupid. Failing is not cool, obviously, and it hurts and it's complex. But it is true that if we don't fail, we're never improving, and if we don't improve, we become stagnant and boring, right? So yeah, we're gonna do some stuff. I do want to art something. So I'm gonna have to, because the poll has ended and the vote of the secret has been revealed. I'm gonna show you what I had in mind, okay? I'm gonna show you the secret. And I'm gonna have to explain it to you too, which is not very good and not very easy to do. Okay, so how do I put it in a way that it can be explained? Let me see. Put it in here. Okay, can I have like a mosaic thingy? Let me see if I can do something stupid. Very quickly. Let's do it like this. We take these. Before I show you the screen, I have to do something very quickly and very stupid. Okay, we're gonna do this like these. Maybe gray question mark. We put it outside. Oh, because it's like, okay, never mind. Okay. I mean, it's not okay. This looks a little bit worse than it should be. Ideally, it's not as bad as it seems. Okay. Please believe me when I say this is not as bad as it seems. Let me just change this from multiply to normal. And let me get rid of these two. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the secret that is not ready, obviously. It's kind of like in the planning still phases. Secret. No. Behave. Okay, let me show you the thing. Clip Studio Paint. I think I have edged you enough to get into the secret. Okay, so before I move myself from the screen, please understand that it was supposed to be for April Fools. Okay? This was supposed to be funny for April Fools. Okay? I need you to understand that Megino being sass never. This is probably the sassiest thing I have ever done, okay? This is probably the most complex thing I have been working on. I will say maybe even more than this line, Megino. Not a disclaimer. Very important disclaimer, okay? Very important disclaimer. I really need you to consider that. I really need to give the disclaimer. Hallowed, why are you here when we start talking about something a little bit more sussy than usual? Okay, so disclaimer out of the way. You didn't censor the non-mirror toe. That is so true. Oh, whatever, doesn't matter. It's just feet, okay? There's nothing sus in there. It's just feet. My brain. Okay, so what was the secret? What was the secret for April Fools that I could not pull out? So, following a joke with Sharko, I consider the idea of making a live 2D model, right? Where how to put this? Exactly. Is this the part where you come out liking feet as a joke? No, I don't particularly hate nor enjoy feet. I think I'm pretty neutral to them. I mean, some people, you know, the models do things like these are like, okay, I'm like, yeah, sure, that's cool. But I'm like partially neutral. I don't particularly enjoy it. Oh no. Okay, so the idea, what was the idea, right? The idea was Cheetos bag, okay, a Cheetos bag, hold in one foot, with the possibility, right, of moving one leg around. Okay, this is probably the other. No, this is the other leg, sorry. Moving one leg around, being like able, okay, can you follow the art here? Being like able to feed Cheetos from my toes to chat. Disgusting. I know, it was supposed to be for April Fools, okay? It was supposed to be for April Fools. Don't you add to me, okay? Right, that idea. Yeah, exactly, that idea. Megina subjecting poor artists to draw him committing heinous crimes against Cheetos. Okay, listen. It's not even over there. The idea. Not this one, sorry. Okay, the idea was having these as a live 2D item, right? As a live 2D tracking that actually follows hand tracking. So I could go up and down and curl the toes too. That was the secret. The secret was being able to do hand tracking with feet model. And this is like a little static live 2D art. And that was basically the funny idea for April Fools, but I could not pull it out. I don't want any Cheetos. You're gonna get the Cheetos. These are flaming hot Cheetos. You have a deal. They will be flaming hot, yeah. You keeping these on the screen long enough for it to become your stream preview? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. So the idea was that. Also, part of the idea was kind of like having a little animation. Where, let me see. Transform, scale rotate. Distort maybe, a skew perhaps. No, a skew doesn't work. There was kind of like an idea to... Yeah, it doesn't work. To have a little animation, right? Where it kind of like flicks the Cheeto and it goes back into the mouth and be like, I can eat Cheetos or share them. That was the idea for April Fools. A little just chatting stream, sitting on the couch, eating Cheetos. I personally think the blocking I have been doing here is not too bad either. I think it works. It makes sense, right? We got a torso, we got the legs, the parts that are supposed to be mobile, you know. It's not too bad. I think I did a decent job blocking out things. The all-powerful wizard to PNG tuber to feed tuber rabbit hole. I am not a feed tuber. It was supposed to be for fun, for April Fools, right? Food goes down, picks up Cheeto from the bag, food goes up, I throw a Cheeto to chat or to myself, right? That was supposed to be the joke. I have been studying feet for a long time, which actually doesn't sound as good now that I'm spelling that. But the point is, I studied them for long enough that my Twitter feed is feet. We know. I have told this already. Yes, sure. I say this before. So yeah, that's basically, I'm obviously following the art, the model over here for most of the moves and pieces and stuff like that. We do have different angles for different situations, like, you know, moving around and stuff like that. I even have like a resting area to be like this. So you can, like, you know, I know what I was going to do with the moves, the moving. Specifically because this one is supposed to be crossed, right? You were crossing one leg. And this one is supposed to... Wait, not this one exactly. I think I never drew the one. Probably this one. Supposed to go over. But yeah, I didn't actually... Never drew the one that is supposed to be over like this one. Like the model overall. So we got kind of like an illusion of movement to make sure that we got the concept. Or maybe it was this one, but I had like closed. Yeah, probably. He studies feet with one hand. No! No. He's so making over. Please understand. Please understand. It was only for the fucking joke. Why do you have to be mean to me? Why do you have to be mean to me? Professional food observer. I could never. Oh my Jeevas. I know, I got wacky ideas. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take that as a champ. I'm gonna take that as a medal. Okay. I'm gonna take that as a medal. You can tell me whatever you want. I think the concept is pretty cool. I have been working on this for months anyway. Like, only for this. No, I have been studying feet. I'm just not gonna show the art because obviously. So I wanted to be as good as possible. I couldn't do it. I was gonna be like, okay, listen, Utemika, please, you're a wonderful artist. I'm gonna pay you a rush fee if you can do it in like 10 days. But then Rick Manser was like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't really do that. I don't have the time. I'm like, oh, never mind. I could not pull these out. So yeah, I had to censor the feed. There's like nothing weird going on in here, okay? It's just nothing weird is going on in here. I just censor it because, you know, better that way. Megino, did these all happen? Oh, did this all happen because of Kojima's influence? The snake streams every Monday changed Megino's brain. The nanomachines injected by Kojima through mimetic energy with his games have changed Megino's brain structure. He used to be a normal person and now he is obviously into fate. Colonel, what are we gonna do now? I am not into fate. No, I'm normal. I am normal towards fate. I don't hate him. I don't like him. I'm okay with that. Food fiend. No! Why are you being mean to me? It's gonna be the next trend. Get your Cheeto customizable now. You know, I could probably try and do it like... Because I know there's a VTuber who made the asset for like cross-legged and feet that you can actually customize and have it on your stream. And it came out like yesterday or so. And I was like, oh no, it's similar to my idea. If I just remove the legs and have the legs as a light to the item, I could do something like that, probably, yeah. I could probably make it customizable. You know, it's not a terrible idea. He's going to sell Cheeto feet to YCH. YCH. I mean, why not, right? I am poor. I want to be a full-time streamer. I want to be a full-time content creator. And if this is going to bring me to my dreams, I'm going to do it. Of course, Megino got quick news when it comes to feed related. It's no, no. It was Twitter. It was Twitter feed. Okay, the Twitter feed. No, the Twitter feed fed me feed. So wrong, so many levels. It's because I saved this picture and a couple more to have the reference. Come on, god damn it. Fuck. Ah. We can do a little bit of an estimate of how this is supposed to look if we go like this. And we go to another layer outside of the folder. And we can just try and just kind of like doodle with it, just to kind of like show you the concept, right? Was that you get something silly like a Chojo pen level 10, that's fine. Look into darker. We can probably do white border too. Just a little white border to make it more understandable. So, oh wait, there you go. The art was not in the correct area. Foot arc, Megito. No. Wait. I can't even draw feet that well anyway. But this is actually something I can do. Okay, this is something I will tell you is a secret technique passed in my family by everyone I know. Okay, is how to use your toe to grab things with your feet. That is something I was taught since I was a kid. So I can do that personally. I am able to lift even heavy objects with my foot. You know, I can do that. I can just grab things. Not like perfectly, dexterously, like amazing people, super strong warriors who, for example, have like maybe debilitating hands or they are missing the limb, but like not like that. But I can like lift, you know, like a marker or a little grocery bag or stuff. I'm never buying spaghetti again. Fair enough. You should not buy spaghetti again. So, okay, the idea is, right, we got a Cheeto. I'm going to try to build it like this. Right, we're going to have like a smaller line and it's going to go into this area. It depends what Cheeto it is, because here in Italy we have these kind of like macaroni shape like this, right? But I think Cheetos in America are more like a cluster of maize like that, you know, like that, and it's kind of like just weird and lumpy like that. And the idea, right, is that it goes like this, and you got the thumb, you got the little thumbnail over here, and you got the I'm still not good at drawing feet, so don't at me, okay? You go like this. And you go like that. And the idea is you could actually curl them. You can actually curl them like that, right? So it will be... We're missing one here. This one is actually, if I remember correctly, is one bridge and one little, like that, something like that. Right? So this one was too big, whatever. So the idea is you got this, right? You got this perspective, it goes closer to the screen. For some reason it becomes less visible. Oh, that's interesting. You got the legs, so you go back like that, open like this. It's gonna be the most difficult part because again you have to do perspective. I'm not very good with that. So it's gonna be like that, and from these you go down, you know, with the actual leg, which connects in the butt, and this is the secondary leg, which obviously goes over here. And we got the usual, which is a little bit more like this, right? It's more like, oh shit. Like that, and you go into the second calf, which is gonna be over here, and this comes over here, and then you go the foot again, which is again gonna be holding the bag of Cheetos, right? It's gonna be like that. So you got the bag of Cheetos. You got like Cheetos. There you go. Oh, hi there. Kept you waiting, Hab. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing, Danish Spy? How are you doing, Spy Sam? I hope you're doing fantastic in this wonderful day. Be below Observatory the Yokoso. Please do not think ill of me. This is merely because we were talking about a thing I was gonna do for April Fools that is no longer gonna happen. The mental image just goes fan picking up weights. No, it's fine. It's not like great weights, you know, it's like small weights. Stuff like a full bottle or something like that. But you know, how did you come up with this streaming this on Sunday of all days? While people are in church. I mean, to be fair, if you're in church on a Sunday, it's your loss. I was never a church goer. I was asked by my mother when I was a kid, do you want to go to Sunday school and go to church, which means you have to wake up early in the morning? And I say, no. And she said, yeah, me neither. So, perfect. You're not going to Sunday school. So I am only baptized. I have not done any of the other things. I am literally a demon. I was never a church goer. Look where you are now. No, 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 no. No, no, wait. I told you this was purely and merely for fun things, okay? It was just for fun. And just got like that, and the usual kind of like cool looking hand, stuff like that. I'm not very good at hands. I try my best, but I just usually use like pictures and models to make it work. Something like that, right? So this goes like that too, and we go like these attachments. I'm probably gonna go with like a normal, maybe comfy shirt that is hot, something like that, like la canottiera. La canottiera italiana, let's go, la canotta. We got a little like that, right? La canotta, let's fucking go. Something like this. Caterina d'Oro. And maybe some like Italian hair chest over there. Right, and we go like this. I didn't do this. I forgot to do the actual horns once again. So the horn construction is a bit of a pain in the ass. It should be like in this angle. I'm not very good at angling my horns. That's why I am going to lose them as soon as I can. I'm not gonna lie. I do like them, but they are a little bit painful to draw. Specifically this one, because in this case, that one is more exposed, but this one is gonna be more like less exposed actually. You know what I mean? They are technically parallel, therefore it should be like that. We'll work on that. Doesn't matter. That's why I hate my horns. You got, normal. Here's we'll go over here and hair. I'm probably gonna go for like a summer kind of hair again. Sort of to have a little bit more like a simple. Maybe we're gonna keep the drills. I'm not so sure because the drills become, the drills are fun, but the drills become problematic because how do you fit them in here? It becomes clogged and too much. Well, I consider that. Something like this. More like a summer skin, classic summer skin. Italian tamarro. Hold. We got a secondary hand over here. It's supposed to go over there like that. Because the arm goes all the way like this. I'm gonna try and do it like this. Not be too into the thing here. So it's supposed to be like that, right? It was supposed to be more like a funny haha Italian Cheeto skin, you know what I mean? Sure, buddy, fun things. Hey! Now imagine your coworkers found this stream as their first stream of you. No, they could never. Did they ever inquire for it after suspecting their boss? No, not really. At least, they have the decency to be like, you know what, not my circus, not my monkeys. Some may host and foster the doubt that I may be a VTuber too. But remember, if anyone says like, I think my boss is a VTuber in Italy, tell them no, that's not true. I don't know who you are, but it's probably a lie. Don't worry about it. So yeah, this could be the idea, right? This could be the idea. Can the Cheeto be screaming? You know what? It could be. It could be something like... It could be something like that, right? No. So like that. Probably. So the overall idea was that. It's just kind of like, you know... Something I'm not so sure about is something I'm not particularly done. I will probably require some more. These may still come back, though. These may still come back. Maybe not for April Fools at this point, but it may still be a funny haha one-time stream. Maybe at some point even a redeemable. But yeah. We'll see about that. I do want to kind of like do a summer skin, you know, because it's funny. But we will see. Of course, due to, how do you say, due to the laws of Twitch, we're gonna be wearing stirrup, which is pretty cool. And which means over here too. And it closes over here, and we're wearing pants. Obviously we're wearing pants, Twitch. Obviously pants. Absolutely. Big pants, puffy pants. No, it's just normal pants. Puffy pants are hard to draw, and I don't want to draw them ever again. I curse myself for giving myself puffy shorts. Not great. Very hard to draw. So yeah, it was gonna be something like that. Obviously I don't know about it yet. We will see what the future holds for us. So you are the only ones who actually have a little peek into what is going to happen in the future. You can't be mad at the Fumo Redeem if this is an alternative. I will be mad at any transformation ever. Oh, Nico Nessi, welcome back. Cocoa powder in coffee for flavoring. I like mocha. Okay. I don't think it's wrong. I'm pretty sure it's probably the least of the things that I will be against up. I'm more favorable than syrups, even though I also use syrups myself when I want to. It's more like I believe coffee doesn't really have to have many flavorants, depending on the coffee that you're making, to be honest. If it's commodity coffee, if it's normal coffee, then yeah, whatever. But if it's like specialty coffee, I want it to be the most coffee possible. I really don't want much more. So I don't think it's wrong. People put it in cappuccinos in Italy, even though it's stupid. People, you know, want to. We do have like a chocolate topping that we use that is usually used for Marocchino coffee, which is very interesting coffee. It's sort of like a cortado, but with an extra addition of this cocoa syrup, cocoa kind of like sauce. That is streaming the bicchiere, the glass, and that is also usually made because it was the way that a certain group of people who made hats requested the coffee, And since they made a very standard hat that was very popular called Marokino because of the Moroccan leather, it kind of like became a thing, and people started calling it Marokino. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good thing. It was fun. Oh, good. Yeah, cocoa powder and coffee tastes way better than it is flavored with a cocoa syrup. Yeah, exactly. Because it's much easier to mix in too. Yeah. I agree. If you try to flavor coffee with the chocolate syrup, it just sits at the bottom. Exactly. It does give you like a little bit of like a topping you can kind of like eat with your spoon, but I'm not a big fan anyway. I am not a big fan of syrups in general. I am not a big fan of, as I was saying, changing the flavor of the coffee. I personally want my coffee to be simple and clean. Simple and clean is the way that you want my coffee to be. With a weird shit and stuff. So yeah, I agree 100%. I will say too, I sometimes when I'm like on a rush and I just want like a quick coffee and I use the automatic machine rather than my actual coffee dripper and stuff, I will, if I have it available, add 1 or 2 pumps of like a non-sugar syrup, something like vanilla, hazelnut, whatever it is, just to kind of like make it not taste like shit. So yeah, there's that. There's that. I personally don't know, man, and I'm not so sure about it. I will go with whatever. I will go with whatever. I do have my elitist taste sometimes, like like I wouldn't have this coffee without like that, or I will have only this kind of coffee this kind of way. I obviously do it like too. I do that too, but it's like, why butter? As long as I get what I need, is fine. But if I can avoid the things that I don't want to drink or have, I will. Most likely, I will. But it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. I am right now, as I'm streaming, I am also cooking a little stew, which is gonna be ready soon. Actually, I think it's almost ready. Because I just kind of came from outside. I had to do a couple things for work, and I am now available. I am now free. But that means we can talk about this model that is never gonna see the light of day. Okay, well, maybe not never. Maybe not never. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. The concept is there. I personally like it. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's gonna make for fun situations, like the Fumo as well and everything else. Obviously, it comes with a certain charge and level of mimetic energy that I cannot change, and I don't want to be then labeled as the food tuber just because I had a funny idea. Okay, just because one funny idea, never. If you have to blame someone, blame Lala Amanita. That is the only person you can blame. Oh, poor Lala. No, don't blame Lala. I'm sleepy as heck. So yeah, I don't want to be too associated with the thing. Is there just for fun? There's nothing special going on. No, nothing weird. Definitely. Nothing weird. We're a safe stream. We're a say so stream. It's just the way it is. Okay, let me just go over to the thing over here. You can go back to the thing. So we're actually doing this at this point. Trying to get this thing for the thumbnail. Probably gonna make this a little bit larger. Expand, export, import. No, sorry. Transform, scale, rotate. It is a thumbnail, so I cannot have it be too small. We're gonna put it in here, maybe like that. Can't read shit? True. Put it in here then. Can put it in here. Non ti è piaciuto? No, che l'hai messo qua. Ah, per me? Oh, grazie. I will. But yes, let me just. I'm gonna try and work on this, right? We're gonna do. What is the team that we had last time? Do you remember? I do not remember. I think we had a certain team. Let me just double check on the DoD real quickly. I mean, I could open Pokemon, but it's both are a pain in the ass. Both are a pain in the ass. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Let me see. Where do we go? Creator dashboard, content, video producer. Because we did lose some Pokemon. Well, not some, just one, I think. Did we? We lost Amorphous, I guess. We did. So the team we ended with was... Oh no, Amorphous was alive. Okay, that's cool. For real. Oh no, it was dead. Okay. Amorphous was dead. We got Gunyon, we got Clemens, Sklimbo, Frets, Zikikanzama, and Crespian. Okay, that's fair. Let me see how this is. Oh. Good shit. So, I don't remember how to draw Pokemon. Let's see. I start with Crespian, who's a Snorlax, right? How do we make a Snorlax fit in the picture? I guess we're making them smaller. I don't think we're gonna make them like big. Should we make them big? I have an idea. Let me just get Snorlax reference. Snorlax. Okay, we're gonna get a reference for Snorlax, and we're gonna go through maybe something like the Gigantamax Snorlax with the whole... No, without the things, obviously, because we don't want the thing. I'm just gonna try and draw him like very poorly. Obviously, I don't want to draw I don't want to draw him good. I just want to draw him poorly. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna keep, or maybe not. I'm gonna just move it. Keep making it small. Put it over there. Maybe a little bit higher. We put Snorlax on behind, between the tree and Megino over here. These shorts, okay? This is shorts. It's not a skirt. Obviously. So Snorlax is around a hue of green and blue. I think it's around this kind of color. Yeah, probably this one. And we're gonna use the lasso color, and we're gonna put it behind Megino. Let's see if we can actually get the Snorlax down. So Snorlax will be something similar to one sphere like that, and then we go for... we can actually do the white border too. Maybe like 10 pixels. Yeah, 10 pixels would be good, right? We do like that, and then we do the feet, and we're gonna add the belly too. The belly is a cream color similar to this one. I will say a little bit lighter, perhaps, just a little bit, maybe a little bit darker actually, maybe a little bit yellower, something like this, probably. Okay, let me see. So we go like that. Yeah, almost. I mean, that's good enough. I'm gonna try and make it more full over here. And then we got the feet, which are gonna be, maybe we can do a secondary layer for that. Let's try and put it in here. 10 steel for the border, because that way they keep the actual borders too. So the feet are also, they do touch the ground, do they? They do. So it's kind of like detached almost. More puffy, like this. Yeah, a little bit like this. That's too big. Sort of like that, right? And then we got a little bit of a darker color, which is more on this color over here for the center. I'm just trying to kind of like speed draw them. I'm not gonna be here wasting a lot of time just for a thumbnail that nobody but me checks. Anyway, let me just double check over here. Peposad. Stay there. I come back and now we're dealing with more feet again. No, please, no. Wait a minute. I can explain. We're doing Snorlax. Oh. Very simple Snorlax. Now we could actually probably see. Let me see. You know what? Maybe for the Pokemon we can actually do like a black border instead of like a white border. Let me see. Works a little bit better, specifically if we're using white color. So yeah, we're gonna keep it like that. We're not gonna have the face visible at all. It's gonna be like hidden back there because it's funnier that way. We could add the little arm though. Little arm over here. There you go. Snorlax wasted behind. We are going to add. Who else do we have here? Because we have like massive Pokemon this time. We don't have like small little shits that we can just kind of like put in there like before. We got Gloom. Gloom is the only one that's kind of like little and small. We're gonna put it on front of Snorlax all the way over here. Put this in a little folder and put it in there. There you go. We're gonna do Bloom. Well, it doesn't. It has not evolved. It's still Gloom. Goonion is still Bloomion. So we're gonna try and put it in there. We're doing Snorlax. Doesn't help us an explanation. Come on, GBs. Let me just check out a little Goonion Gloom Pokemon reference. There you go. Okay, so we got. Okay, I remember it correctly. It's a little bit of like a funny little fella, very rotund. Still on the same colors of Snorlax, which is a little bit of a problem. We're gonna try and put it in. I'm gonna put it on top of Snorlax for the same thing. So we're gonna put white bordered to 10. Okay, and we're gonna try and put it in here. So the way that we're gonna do it is very simple, very quick, and painless. All right, we got a little cup of an onion. I think it's smaller. I think it's like this. Right? I'm gonna do like the little feet over here. Like that. Little hands. I think we could. Nah, it's fine. I was gonna say we could probably like draw them funny, but I don't think it's good. I'm just gonna keep them like this. Very simple. Simple and clean, right? Simple and clean. Simple and clean is the way that you draw Polkunion. And it's orange, kind of red. I think this color is good enough. Maybe a little bit vibrant. More red orange. There you go. We got the hair, which is one like this. So we got like one like this. This Gunion is gonna be handsome. One like that. Then we got the big orange ball, which is a bit darker. We're gonna work on those later. We got a secondary one that goes like up like this, more wider. There you go. And one that goes behind like that. We got a secondary one over here that goes a little bit like this. And that's pretty much it. We got the balls now. The balls are darker, not too dark. Like this. Yeah, they look good enough. We got one ball. We got a secondary ball, which is around here. We got a background over here. And we're gonna fix this with a little bit of extra coloring. We're gonna do this ball over here. Then we go for the darker hue, and then we try and use the Chojo pen to maybe on a 20, just to give it a little bit of detail, a little bit of depth. Otherwise, it's a little bit too close, and it looks weird, and I don't like it. Right? Like that. And then we got to this one, and we got to this one again, and we try a little button order. That's good enough. I don't want to do any more than this. We go for these a little bit darker, just to kind of like give it more volume to the legs and feet. So we go put a little bit of this. We do this. We do this. And this too. And now we can go darker and we can do the face. The face is very simple. We're gonna make him a little bit happier. How do you think? Very subtle Megina. What? No, it's goddamn it. We're gonna make him a little bit more like greening, you know. That's a terrible what is the word? Non-stabilized thingy. We can use the stabilized one, but it's a little bit too overkill on the other hand. We do like this. We are the little extra. Oh no, that's fair. Makes sense actually. Can just do it like this, and then we go for a lighter color to make it more like this. And since I'm stupid and I forgot, we're gonna have to take a little. What is it, like a darker color? Actually, I forgot how to draw gloom. It is in certain drawings is lighter, in others is darker. I think it's more. Oh, thank you for the big sip. Appreciate it. Thank you, Eduardo. Let me just drink a little bit. It's just a comfy Sunday. I'm gonna profit of this little break to also eat a little bit more of my lunch. Okay, so sort of worked. You know, now I'm considering that maybe the black part of the thing is the overline is not good. Maybe we can just remove the overline. Do it entirely on color. And then we do this. Yeah, much better. I like it more. Then we do a little bit like this. And there you go. It's not perfect, but it's more fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be like fast. And we're not being very fast right now. So we got our HM slave. I was gonna do something fun like, you know, Shibari, but I don't think it's that good. We could do something stupid that is not exactly that, but it's kind of like that. We need this color. I'm gonna do like a secondary layer, and we do the discs. Right? We do one circle. We do another circle over here. We do one circle over here. No, it's just two right now. So it's got like one circle over there. And no, that would be too weird. And we're just gonna use like a rope kind of thing. Let me see. Secondary color that, primary color black. Red actually. Like a dark red. Secondary color like a too dark, like that. Yeah, that looks fair enough. Smaller, maybe like 10. Too small. 20. Right, because the idea was we like having it bound like that and be like this. Because it's Paul Gunion, right? So that was the joke. Something like that. But it's too much of an issue, and I don't want to do it, so whatever. No, we're not doing it. Back to the normal. Back to the normal. Shh. Shut the fuck up. I didn't do it, okay? It was an idea. I didn't do it. I will add a touch of green somewhere in the little fella as a midpoint in the color scheme. Did they have green? Let me just double check on the reference again. They do not have any green, but the mouthpiece is actually of a red color. That is true. It's like a normal mouthpiece. So we can just go like do it like that. We could add, I mean, this is a little bit of a futile detail, but we can add like a little white glow over here for the liquid. What it does have is it has like a couple like lights over here like this, but it's like it doesn't have any green on it. So for now, we'll just keep it like that. It uses only shadows and what is the word again? And kind of like black lines for contrast. It doesn't really have much more on the field of color scheme. Again, this is old school Pokemon. They didn't really have a good design. For some people keep saying like, "Oh, old school Pokemon were so good." No, they were like tolerable at best. I don't think they're particularly good. So we got Gunion, who is our HM slave. What else do we have in the team? Let me see. Let me double check. Okay, we got Golem, and we got Sikikanzama, Clemens, and Sklimbo. That's gonna be hard. I know Oddish does. Oddish does. My memory may be sucky, but something feels off a bit the palette. I'm probably going crazy. It's because the orange is not exactly that one. It's a little bit more probably brownish, but it's like not. I don't care too much. It's like It's just a little bit different, but not too much. Lol. Low key, for a playtime perspective, you can't put as many hours into Gen 1 as like modern Pokemon games. Yes, that's what you say. I have been dying every I have been playing like what for 4 months already, and I keep fucking dying at the lead for. It's crazy. I really want to win this time. I technically almost wiped to Gary yesterday Friday, but we pretended it never happened. Okay, we pretended it never happened because it was a mistake. It was a weird ass mistake. Uh, Definitely not my fault. Definitely not my fault. Okay, so Golem is a little bit more fun. He's a ball of one color, and that one color is this one, I think. Something like that, and he's got. I am a Gen 4 bias. Oh, I understand that. I like Gen 4 a lot. I like Gen 3 a lot too, but I think my favorite. I usually not one who's like able to do favorites, so I usually have like a category. But for Pokemon, I do have a favorite. It is Gen 5. I really like Gen 5. Maybe because it's the first game I bought with my own money. Maybe because it's a game that I actually spoke to me on many levels. Maybe because I think the plot was like more mature and I was maturing as well. I was like, oh man, this plot really speaks to me because it's like me. Maybe because the adventure was new as well. It was something else different entirely. I personally think Black and White was very good. I really enjoyed. Platinum is amongst my favorite as well because I really enjoyed that a lot. I do love Hoenn. I have many memories with Hoenn as well. I did play Gold and Silver, but I was not particularly into it. Heart Gold and Heart Silver I did like as well. Fire Red and Left Green I only played like once in 2006 or 8 or something like that. I never played again. So I am not very, bound to those titles that much. I did enjoy X and Y, not as much as Black and White. I did not like Black and White 2, but it's merely personal because I was expecting them to give Toko or Toya either the red treatment. I wanted to fight them. I wanted to find them. I want them to be part of the world, but they were just a memory and was very vague, and I found it a little bit meh. I didn't like that very much. I also find I don't know, maybe N has more of a connection with them rather than with Donuts and Hugh and Hilbert. No, not Hilbert. Sorry, the little dude that is not Hilbert. I hated BSDP. Yeah, same. Splendid Diamonds and whatever Pearl was very bad. The remakes were very ass. I mean, people like them because there's actually a difficulty increase in the battles, but they actually just kept the same issues from Diamond and Pearl, rather than just making a remake of Platinum, which everyone loves. So it's like, what the fuck? I probably just wanted to sell 2 games instead of 1. Once again. I hated that they did what they did with the underground system in the remakes. I'm still bitter about it. I heard people like it because it's like you don't really need to have friends anymore. But I'm not so sure what they did. I have no idea. So if you want to tell me, feel free to tell me. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh. Enlighten me. So Golem has a fun structure over here. I'm just gonna try and keep it like that, you know? It'll give it like a small rock sort of kind of thing. I'm not saying I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm trying. I think he's like an octagonal. He's not a hexagonal, right? Nah, whatever. We're just gonna like make him scales randomly. He's more detailed than I wanted to put on originally, so whatever. So we go like this, go like that. Go like this somehow. And we have to kind of like close this one way or another. It doesn't really matter. So how does he look actually? I think they got rid of the contest too. Oh, that's very shitty. I think contests were pretty good. Although they were obviously sexist and aimed to, you know, be like, oh, we're going to aim to girls too. But like, bro, girls were playing the game already. I think they were kind of cool. I liked them. I think they were like fun. I didn't like them much because they meant I have to do things. But I did like the system of the, you know, the ribbons and everything was pretty cool. And I also found the concept of contest very nice. The only thing that could have made contests better if they were actually widespread and you can do different kinds of, you know, areas, different kinds of places, not just have them in one city and that's about it. If you had contest leagues or contest, you know, gyms as well, it would have been very fun. With their own restrictions and stuff like that. There's a space there for, you know, for good fun. Absolutely. Golem Pokemon. There you go. Okay, so we almost sort of got it. It was pentagons. It was not hexagons nor octagons either. But we don't give a shit. Whatever. And it's also a little lighter. It's not as dark, but yeah, it's okay. Then we got this, and we go this, and we go head over here. So like that. And let's go to eye over there, and let's go to little mouthpiece. Okay, let's try and see if we can fix this a little bit more, make it more decent. Probably better. Then we go for the eye, which is around here. We're gonna do a little bit of like a line just to make it more like that. And I think that will actually go down to here. Sorry. And then we got the eye, which will be sort of like here. We go with a red eye, more like this. It's a darker eye, darker red actually. Okay. It's not exactly that. It's probably more. I mean, it does look like dark, but we're probably gonna go for something a little bit more different to keep it more in context. There you go. And then we got the classical mouth color over here, but we're gonna keep a little border. Not there. Wait, let me just see. Like this. Works. Works enough. It's more than what I wanted to do. We're gonna do 1, 2, and 1 over here too. Sort of works. What else do we need to do? Sort of. That's more golem than I wanted to do. Whatever. arms, which are literally just kind of like little things. It looks so stupid. Whatever, I like it. And we're gonna do like from here, maybe. Poor Golem. I feel like I'm doing him so dirty right now, but he's okay. He's okay. It's funny. I like it. We're gonna put the white border too on here. Like here. He does have little more whiter clothes that go like this. He be serving. Okay, like that. And he's got the legs, the tiny little legs that come from like. They're more like these when it comes to. And then they have like a little classical, easy leg design. Whatever. Probably it's a little bit less ugly, but it's fine. And we're gonna do it like this. He's more like that. And then it goes all the way like this. And we can do something like previous. We'll just add the little random nails. And a little talon over here. There you go. Golem. Fantastic. Amazing. Perfect even. I don't think anything gets any better than that. It's crazy that they got rid of the contest too. I don't really like that. I find that it's probably a... I think Splendid Diamond, Brilliant Pearl, whatever it is, I think they were really the worst thing that they have done in a long time. I can't find no redeeming qualities. Drawing Nidoking might be a little bit of an issue. You can throw him back here and be like, he's short. That's something that is good. You can throw him behind Snorlax. For now, we're gonna make Snorlax invisible. No, Snorlax is kind of like barely visible. And these dudes too. Oh, they're in the same layer. No. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, there you go. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. So what we're gonna do here is we can actually copy Megina's purple. And I think what we have for us is... No, it's more like... I mean, we can just put it on top. Put him on top for a second. He's more like a chunky, very... very chunky monster. It is gonna be difficult to kind of like make him look good without using different colors and stuff, but at the same time, we could do multiply maybe. Let me see. Darken. No, multiply is probably the other way. Which is... yeah, we can do something like that. No, 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 no. And then we have like a... like the tail will probably go... let me just go back to normal. Or rather, we can do multiply here. Just kind of like get these little borders. And then we go back to normal. Normal. From normal, we go tail. Which is going to come from here. Right? Oh, shit. True. We have to put it in another secondary layer for a second. It's fine. We can keep it like that. We're going to do... the tail is not as chunky. There you go. It does have a little more chunkiness over here. Then we got a secondary leg, which is going to be around here. And then we go for like a lavender kind of belly, more towards white. Yeah. So we go like this. Okay. One secondary section over here. And the pecs. Right? From there we go back to the front. Oh, sorry, not like that. We go purple again, and we go circle. I think we can do multiply again, because we go multiply. Can do like this. Nope. We can actually do more like across arms. You know? Do like this. No, it's better if we start like this. And we go like this. And then we go secondary arm comes over here. From the other side. Oh, we can go back to normal, I guess, at this point. It's not working very well for us with the multiply. We got secondary arm over here. We do get this little nib over here for the multiply, and we go back to this. No, we could probably... yeah, it doesn't look that great, unfortunate. Okay, we can keep the shape in mind. We can actually use this for a second. Get this color over here. Right, something like, but he doesn't really have fingers. Straight up, just a thing. So we can just kind of like do it like this. And we have this, for example, from here. I'm doing too much detail over here. It shouldn't be like this. Oh, who checked in? Who checked in? Welcome in, cats. We welcome to the Yakuza. How are you doing today? How are you feeling today? This wonderful day. Are you doing okie dokie? I hope you are. Just trying to work on the little on the what is the word again? Thumbnail for Friday, for next Friday. We already have the fixed thumbnail for Monday anyway, so whatever. But this one is for Friday. So they're trying to kind of like draw the Pokemon that we're using. Obviously, I'm supposed to do like super low definition. Turns out I am unable to do that. I am literally wasting time, like making them more chunkier and cooler than they're supposed to look. They're supposed to be very, very quick and silly, you know what I mean? But how are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic, girly. I hope you're doing a great time, and if you're not, I will cry. I will literally go there and punch whoever is making your day not great. Let me see. So we go over here like that. This was not supposed to look like this. Was supposed to be more simplistic. Whatever, I guess. Whatever is fine. I would like to see that bean in a shirt. What bean? What bean? Oh wait, Garbanzo. Oh, sorry, I missed the rest of the messages. Lamau. Megino, Garbanzo has a shirt on. He looks very, very handsome. Being in a shirt is been sent. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm gonna check that later. That sounds super good. Base Garbanzo. We love Garbanzo here. Garbanzo is cute. Biblo Observatory de Yokoso. Garbanzo too. Biblo Observatory Mo Yokoso for Garbanzo as well. So we're gonna take a little bit of like a lighter. I think it's white. More like a gray white, but still white. We got there. I did a mistake. You go over here. You go over here. And you go over here. This was not supposed to go this hard. It was supposed to go very, very simplistic and boring and, you know, whatever. Okay, we got the feet. We got one over here that's supposed to be like that. We got one over here that's supposed to be just basically over there. So we do have technically to do these lines over here because they do belong to the design. There you go. And the packs. That's more than enough. That's more than what I want to do. That's a little bit more than what I was supposed to do. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? We have the head and the thing. So I'm gonna have to do it on another layer for now. And we're gonna go once again head shape. We're gonna go for the shape, which is it comes from like a triangle over here, like a trapezoid. It's more like these rather. We can color that later. It's basically just that color over here. Then we go upwards like that. And this is where we have the lower jaw and a little icky thing from the lower jaw. We are going to keep this for a second, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so how does it work? It works the way that we don't think is gonna work, because we're gonna do the multiply to keep these going. We're gonna do multiply here, sorry, like that, and this one is multiply too. And from there, we also multiply in here because that's kind of like the neck. That gives us a little bit of an idea of color that we don't particularly need, but it makes us available for, oh shit, mistake. It gives us the space to do this. Right? Because from here, it's gonna be easier for us to kind of like color these. We're gonna do teeth, which are white, over here. We're doing more detail than I wanted once again. 1, 2, 3, and big one. Then we got the other one is like 1 and 2. There you go. And from top of that, we're gonna put in the nose and rest of the head, which are going to be over here, which goes like this: little part, lower part, higher part, behind this, and then like that. This is supposed to go behind the white, however. So like there. There you go. Okay, let me see. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Kaz. Welcome in. Good morning. Hi, hello. Hi. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're having a great time, girl. If you need to do whatever you have to, don't worry. But I appreciate the company. We will see the Yoko. So, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you're not having a fantastic day, I will literally punch whoever is making it not fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just kind of like doodling. As I was saying, I'm doodling the thumbnail for the Friday. It's the only thumbnail I put effort on. I'm such a terrible person. Oh wait, that was too much ears. Wait, that is not Pokemon anymore. What the hell? What is Skibidi? It is. Huh. I'm not so sure about that. Let's just go back to that. But yeah, hello, cats. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good time and a good day. And if you're not, I will cry. I will punch someone in the peen, make it so that it's good. Wait, it's not as big. It's like that. It's got 3 spikes and then it goes down. So we're gonna have to do the same over here. We're gonna have to quickly go to dark multiply. Multiply. There you go. That's fine. That's good enough. Then we get the horn over there. And that should be good enough. We don't care more than. More than that is fine. So we're going to go back from multiply to normal. And we get the little greenish color, which is around here. I think it's actually that one. And we do these. Yeah, that's good enough. It's more than I'm supposed to put into. And we do eye supposed to be like this. No secondary eye, but we do have a little like nose lines over here. And we do get to do the little behind the mouth, which is actually, unlike the others, a little bit more of the dark purple rather than the actual. There you go. That's the most Nidoking I'm willing to do. Oh, he's missing the back though. He's missing the back. We're doing a little bit darker, just to kind of like make it not look the same. Almost. So 1, 2, 3. And then we just kind of like close it like this. Sorta. Could have been better, but whatever. Maybe we can just move it really. No, we cannot. So we have to be more careful on how we do this part. Like that, and we can just add 1 and 2. And then we do the same over here. We do 1 over here, and that's about it. Probably gives us more clean, a more uncleaner look. There you go. Could be better. Looks like a fucking boomer, but that's fine. Okay, so we got our boomer Nidoking. We're gonna have to blend them together. There you go. Boomer Nidoking somewhere in there. I kind of wanted to put him in behind Snorlax and the gang. Let me just kind of like make them visible again. There you go. I mean, most of the Pokemon that we have to draw today are big as fuck, so I'm gonna do the little white overlay over here. So I don't think it's wrong. I'm gonna put him in here, whatever. Just kind of like there. He looks like a fucking chud. Okay, so. Oh no! Oh no! Because it's like that. What if we just merge them together? It's even worse. Okay, so how about we do something really quickly? We just do this. And we do this. It looks silly because I committed a crime. And we remove that from them. And we just kind of like merge it down. There you go. Fix it. Looks less stupid. So we got Golem. Yeah, a little bit yassified, but it's fair. We got the thing. We're missing a couple more friends here. We're missing a couple of friends. Let me just kind of like go to Outbreak and I'll be back. Back from the outbreak. Let me just kind of like fix everything over here. Put everything Gucci. There you go. We're back. We're back. Okay. So since we are back, Reno. Let me just kind of like go back to the music too. What are we doing? We're kind of like finishing recoloring the things. It is early morning. So we draw Ziki Kansama here. He's like this overly boomer Nidoking. I don't know why it came out like that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Done with Nidoking Boomer. We are missing the Gyarados and the Pidgeot. So we're unluckily this time Pidgeot is not that good, so we're gonna have to draw Pidgeot a little bit more like a chill guy. Like a chill guy. Let's see. Back to the drawing board over here. I don't know where to put them. They're too big. Everyone is too big in here. Gigantic. Can move Gunion? No, we're not gonna move Gunion. Oh, true. We can actually just cut this too. Cut this shit. Drop it down. And merge it. There you go. So we got Gunion, we got this yassified golem in a bad way too. It's not that great, unfortunately. I'm not good at throwing golems. We're gonna move golem here. Kind of like on front of the thingy. Or on front of me. Maybe move Maggie? Maybe move Maggie, let's see. We can move this a little bit higher. We can move this higher. We can move this here. There you go. And the golem, we can put golem on top too. No, we're gonna put Clemens in here. We're gonna put Clemens in there, and we're gonna keep golem down here, anchored to the ground. And we're gonna move this little bro a little bit further to this part. Yeah, we don't care more about the posters anymore. It is old school posters. We don't really care about them. So we're gonna go through these, and we're gonna put in Clemens in here and Gyarados somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. Works. It works. I don't know how, but it finally works. So we're gonna be like, let me see. I can do Gyarados first. I have an idea for Gyarados. Gyarados. Before I forget the idea, Gyarados. So we're gonna do something stupid. We're gonna go Gyarados is light blue. Achambiar. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. We go. Okay, the idea is, let me just make another layer for that. It's gonna be on top of everyone, and it goes like that. So okay, we're gonna improve this area over here. That's fine because we're gonna change the color, but whatever. I'm just gonna fix it real quickly. Okay, so we got this. We got the piece on the top. And then we got the head of the Gyarados, right? Which we're gonna try and fit in a little smaller. Like that. And the idea that I have is go for the Gyarados color, which is sort of like the same of we put him on top of in front of Siki Kansama for the second. Sklimbo, we're gonna give it like a Poggers. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make him Pog. So we're gonna get this. Hmm. Sort of like that. No, what we need to do is actually add the details. We may need less head. We may have added too much head. Let me just move that for a second before it becomes too much of a problem. Okay, we move the head, move the mouth a little bit higher. And let's see. Because from here we do the darker blue for the little front, little kind of like a forehead star, which is basically there. Like this. A little bit more angle, like that. And the other one is obviously shorter because it's like different angle, like that. So we got this part. We got the little nostrils over here. Right, and we're gonna have to do what I didn't want to do, but we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to multiply this part to kind of like have the little nose kind of like detachment over here. Porker man, it's Gary Dose. Exactly. Welcome in, baby man. How are you doing today, boss? How are you feeling in this wonderful day? This normal, simple Sunday time for me and for you. It's Gary Dose. It's a clean body Gary Dose. We got like these. We don't have much. No, it's less. It's like this. What are you up to? Are you planning on playing anything today? Are you up to something, to some mischief? We're just drawing the thumbnail for Friday. Let me show you the thing. Let me show you the thing. You want to see the secret? The secret? Do you want to see the secret, baby moon? It's a funny secret. It's a funny thing. So the secret of today's stream is for April Fools. I wanted to do something in particular, and the thing that I wanted to do is um, a little bit of like a simple model, and the model was this one. Okay, so the model that I wanted to make with live 2D and hand tracking, but instead of the hand tracking, it's gonna be foot tracking, is this one, where you can pick up Cheetos with your toes because it's Cheetos, and you can feed them to chat. You know, it could be like a file. What is this? Edit, transform, free transform. Maybe like here, jump. You know, you can get into chat. Or you can put him. Or you can, or I can kind of like eat them myself with an animation. That was the idea. What the hell? Unfortunately, Rigmancer cannot work on this. So it's got different animations that I wanted to work with, like this. The movements, you can like open the Cheeto bag and this. That's about it. Yeah, I think it was about it. This is the models what I was using like for reference. So the idea was to have this model for April Fools. I unfortunately did not have the time to draw it, and I did not have the time to give it to Ringmaster to draw it. But it will maybe one day come back. It will maybe one day make an apparition once again. Who knows? Who knows? Things like that, right? Trying to get gear out of the scene. Denied a feed request. How unfortunate. Listen. I did not. It's not. It's just for the fun. Read your own feed, redeem. It's just for the. It's just for. It was just for April Fools. And the problem is Rick Manser has already like three things that she has to do, so there's no space for my thing to be done in time for what is the name again? For there's not enough time for it to be done for April Fools. I mean, I could try, but like 8 days is so little. It's so little. I mean, if I manage, it will be funny. I don't think I will be able. So we'll see how it goes. Ideally, good. Specifically, who knows? No, I follow two street. I am not a food streamer. It was just a silly joke for April Fools. I am not a food. I am not a food streamer. I have no affiliation. I am absolutely neutral to the concept of feed. Okay, 100% neutral. There is nothing in there except for the silly thing that I wanted to do. Okay, just the silly thing that I wanted to do. Nothing more, nothing else. Okay, it's just that. It's just a funny haha. It was supposed to be a joke. It's a joke. A joke, baby man. A joke. God damn it. God damn. God damn. God damn. God damn. Okay, let me see. So the Gyarados mouth, we can actually do it on a second layer. We should have done it on a layer from the very beginning. Because now we have that part which I don't want. Okay, we can just redo this part of the mouth. It's fine. Today computer is doing a weird noise for some reason. I don't know if you can probably not hear that, but I can hear it. It's pissing me off. It's kind of like a small metal, like this, like a moving part or something like that. Multiply for a second. And we do this. At least it works. It looks a little bit more like that. So yeah, I'm not a food streamer. I'm just doing that for fun, for a little funny haha, and it's gonna remain there for the little funny haha. Nothing else, nothing more. I think it's more around this color, right? And it goes like this. Oh, it's in multiply. God fucking damn it. Normal. Like that, and then we got a darker color, which is probably more on the darker tone, like this. Obviously. Oh, it's fine. We can just fix it. Like, do 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 do. Oh, this has to be on top. Oh no. You're gonna put it like this. Shorter. Yeah, a little bit better. Okay, so we need to do the actual rest of the head, which is gonna be more of a pain. Can do it on behind the mouth. We don't actually need more color in this area. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go for Chojo Pin, and we're gonna make it darker. And we're gonna do the little whiskers over here. These have to go on top. Okay, so this one goes on here like this, and from there we actually delete this for a second, go a little bit darker, and from here we can build the structure of the jaw. We do have to do a little bit of the structure of the jaw to make it more recognizable, question mark. We do these, and then we do a secondary one over here that goes like one. Oh, it's actually lower, or rather, this one is higher, like this. Like that, and then this goes higher like this, with a secondary higher like that. It goes like this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It is something. It doesn't. I'm not saying it's good. It is something. We can do the little extra thing, the kind of like a carp part, which comes from behind. I didn't know that. And we do this. Oh, well, almost looks kind of like what we wanted. So we got this, we go back color. No, we actually have to put it on top, unfortunately. That's fine, doesn't matter. This is the maximum expertise I am willing to give to fucking stupid ass art that I don't even care for. Multiply. Do this. Of course, you cannot multiply black. Okay, we're gonna just kind of like do these. That is good enough. And we are gonna do something funny here. We're gonna go behind this. I'm gonna be like this, and we do the same Gyarados color, rather the darker version. And we do these. Right, and we do a little bit of like that. We do the same kind of like we can do it like here, like that, and be like this. Okay, like this. Oh, chibis. There you go. That way it looks a little bit more like the actual thing. What do you think? Oh, it's Fairy. Welcome in. Good morning. It seems I came at a good time for you're doing art. Yeah, I haven't done art in like a Gorillion streams, and I wouldn't really call it art. I'm just kind of like doodling very simplistically and simply and easily the thumbnail for Friday stream. I drew Gyarados pointing. And we have a boomer Nino King. But yeah, welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you feeling this wonderful day? In this fantastic chill day. Just having a good time and nice, drawing and doing things. Nothing much. I'm gonna be going to the cinema in around an hour and a half. No, rather an hour actually from now. So yeah, I'm just kind of like having a good time. But yeah, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I also reveal a secret that I have planned to chat, but apparently it went wrong. People started calling me FitTuber, stuff like that. And I'm like, no, please. It was just a part of the joke. Can we kind of like, there you go. I am doing needlessly pointless details to this thing because they're not needed. They're definitely not needed. But I'm having my grand time. I'm just here. Oh, was this the YNZ? Sorry, YNX. Kind of like cloth store song. Yeah, I think it was. That's pretty cool. So we're only doing this little detail for Gyarados because he kind of needs it. He looks a little bit weird without, so that's the only reason. Sort of like Nidoking, it looks way too flat if you remove the important parts. This looks disgustingly. this looks so ass. Let me just redo it. Okay, so it goes like these. Okay, so like these. Koi Kingu. Yowai Pokemon Koi Kingu. Yoa Teima Jokingu. Okay, and then we fix this a little bit more. Could be better. And we do the same over here, but that one has to be behind, so we go back here, and we do like that, and that's about it. So we can just go to the segmentation now. Little details. It looks like Gary. No, not Gary. Why? Okay, let's see. I don't need these little details. This is going to be a thumbnail. I don't need any of this. It's too much work for no reason. Okay, so of course. Where did I put those? Oh, you're on top. Oh, remind me next time I feel like, oh, this is gonna be fun. It's never fun. Also, we're gonna do like a darker version, just to kind of like go over to the segmentation, like a Lorica segmentata. You know what? We can do something different. We can actually do less opacity, dark gray. That way, at least we avoid that issue. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, Bibrosator de Yokoso! Welcome in. Good morning, Captain Beta. How are you doing today? How are you feeling this wonderful day? What are you up to? Don't cast a spell on me. Why are you like this? I don't deserve this. I may deserve it a little bit. It's fine. So we got our pointing Koiking. No, this is Gyarados. I put him over here. This is becoming too crowded, specifically because there is too much shit going on. There is so much shit going on. We can put it on top of Gloom. Like that. Maybe the little arm, we should cut and move a little bit. Let me see. Just a little bit higher. You know what I mean? Let me just put it cut. Put it behind. Put it like here. Like that. It works better. It works better. So stupid. Okay, we're only missing Pidgeot, which I don't want to draw. I don't think. Wait, I don't even want to. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be good. Oh my jeebus. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. So Pidgeotto. Okay, no, it's Pidgeot. Pidgeotto is the mid one. I always forget. How do we make him look like stupid? I don't want to make like... We do have one that is done already, so there's that. How dare Twitch not notify me? That's why you should have the notifications of Discord on. Bibas to the Yokoso Sushi. How are you doing today? You missed the secret. I'm not gonna show the secret anymore. You're gonna have to wait or watch the VOD. The secret is gone. I got nothing, no notification. Crazy. Maybe you're in like not disturb. Do not disturb mode. It works. We're trying to figure out how to draw Pidgeot in a lazy way. I really think the third evolution should be Pidgeotto because it sounds cooler than Pidgeot. I know, it's just me. It's just me with my bird brain. We can just kind of like put him in there, like either sleeping on the ground or like just roosting. Don't cast a chair at me and don't notify me. Why do you do this to me? I don't deserve this. Okay, let me see. Oh, I have an idea. It's not a good idea. We're gonna have to move Megino a little bit lower. Oh, that's not Megino. Like here. We're gonna put Pidgeot in here. And we're gonna do something stupid. We're gonna do legs over here. Like this. Wait, Pidgeot's got... Well, the nails are around the same kind of like white cream color, so we're gonna do those first. You can see what I'm trying to do here. Where I'm coming from. Let me see. Okay. You got nothing, nothing, because I can. No, you cannot. You cannot. It's illegal and bad. It's mean. It's bad and mean and illegal. Oh my God, it's Clemens. People should tell the Yokoso. How are you doing today, boss? How are you feeling? I am drawing Clemens right now. Cause plush? No, don't you. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Congrats on your 11th month subscription. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you for being here. We're just relaxing and throwing a little bit today. It's gonna be a short stream. I just wanted to do something. But yeah, how are you? What are you up to? I'm drawing the little friends for Friday. I wanted to put in, what is his name? Giovanni, because we're probably gonna do Giovanni and probably even the Elite Four already. But I don't have the time or space, so we're just gonna draw the Pokemon right now. So we're gonna be like, below this. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you for doing good. For those of you who don't know, I am the Magnum Magus, already making all my such a wonderful wishes of all being. And when chat resubs or subs or gives a sub, I become a Fumo for 30 minutes. I cannot fight this. I wish I could. Trust me. You both missed the secret that I have been planning for April Fools that we can no longer have, so we're gonna have to be skipping on. A bit darker. And we can do something like these, no, like these. Just one because I don't want to draw two feet. I'm too lazy. So we're gonna go on fronts, and it's around this kind of yellow because probably more dark, more opaque, like this color perhaps. Let me see. And we're gonna do something like that. And we go for the rest of the Pidgeot, which is basically that's too chunky. I mean, Peaches are much larger, but I'm like lazy, so we're gonna make him small. And we can probably just copy and paste this leg. Let me just kind of like put it together. Duplicate. And we just move it towards the upper area. There you go. And we're just gonna copy the color again and just continue with the color over here. What chaos am I causing this time? I had a hilariously botched session of Helldivers. Think Benny Hill except for with Illuminate. That's fair. No, we're doing Gucci. No chaos is going on today. Just simple PG out. I'm just drawing the what is it called again? The thumbnail for Friday. It's more like a rest day. You know what I mean? Sort of like that, and then we can go for the feathers, which are the tail is like a red. It's very simple. It's no longer colored, but the head becomes more kind of like a wig kind of thing. So we're gonna go for the Pidgeot red, which is sort of like an orange. Yeah, redder. There you go. So like this. Something like this is Forto. So we're going to like that's Fort over here. Like that. I mean, chirp, chirp, derp, derp. True. Screw. No, no, no. It's more like chirp, chirp and stuff. There is a Finnish comic a Finnish artist that I like, which is called. He called himself Zetsa. S-E DZ? I don't remember anymore. Very good artist, very cool dude overall. And he's got like a lot of like Toho old school comics. No, it's lighter, like these lighter. Yeah, but they go over. So they go here. Like that. It's probably a bit darker too. More color. Yeah, like this. And then from here we get the secondary color, which is this one again. And from here, we're gonna get the beak, which is basically the same color of this. A little bit lighter, but more like orange almost. Orange, probably more reddish. There you go, reddish. And we go for that. We go back that one and we go for orange. It's basically the same color over here. So we go like that. And then from there we go back in front again. We get this extra color over here. And we get this extra color over here. Gonna do a little bit darker over here, just kind of like make it look like it's a different cut. So like that. We don't need to be any better than this. So we're gonna do wings, which are of this color still. Okay, so it needs to be on front. I'm gonna try and make it like lighter, just to make it different. I'm gonna put it in here. So normally I get Pidgeot a little bit of like an eviler aura, more like an angry bird. But since this Pidgeot is actually unfortunately not very good, just gonna make him look a little bit derpy. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go like that. And we're gonna go for the. Oh, he does have those dark areas, so we're gonna do those first. Like this. It's got a mask. It goes from the neck. So it's like these and these. Oh, okay, so it goes like that. Do, 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 do. Okay, like this, and from here we try to like fix this issue. And then we go white again, and now it looks like goes from coast to coast, but a little bit like on the funny side. This is making me want to draw, but I can't. The injury I had a few weeks ago returned on Friday. Oh, I'm so sorry, boss. Toho. So we're talking Rodan from Godzilla. No, I'm talking Toho. 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 It's kind of like a. Just wait for your hand to heal. Don't worry. Then you can throw. It's more like. There we go for a darker. I don't need to make it that weird, but it's fine. It's funny. It's funny, and that's what matters. So we're gonna put it all down here, put it together, give it a white border of. Oh wait, we forgot the legs. Now I can give it a white border. Oh no, but it kind of gives it a white border. You know what? Whatever, it's fine. We can give it a black border this time. Then just go for the black border. Doesn't look too bad either. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna put it in here. We can even make them a little bit larger. Fill, transform, scale. Let's see. It has to be there, but it can be a little bit lower, like that. For some reason, it got a weird border. I'm pretty sure there's a way to kind of like fix it, but I don't want to. It doesn't. People don't see that. It's just a fucking thumbnail. I'm gonna give it a border to little Gyarados over here too. I'm gonna give it a black border too. I think it's too light colored for it to not have a border. But first, we need to mix it together. There you go. No, we go black border, like that. And we go back to 10. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, we can actually move the gloom a little bit more back to where it was before, and we can just kind of like put him in here in front of the Pidgeot, so he can cover a little bit of the weird like things that we did. We put the boomer bro over here. We just leave Nuzlocke. You cannot read shit anymore. There's too many people in here. We move him a little bit to further, like here. I like bogging. Oh, Angry Birds Pokemon Edition. Wee. Anyone could throw Angry Birds? It's just a bow with a bird. I'm not so sure if I can actually. I'm not able to do that kind of things. I'm not very good at Angry Birds. I'm not very good at anything, to be honest, but that's fine. I don't care. It's Gucci. So we're probably okay. Let me see if I can do something really quickly. I'm gonna go back to these. Right. I'm gonna go back to these. And we're gonna try and do a side eye. Right? And by doing the side eye, it's more like we're pugging. Fantastic, delightfully devilish. What have we done? What have we done? My lord, making Pokemon judges. No, no, no. The side eye is more like because he's pogging. It's like, oh, soy pointing, you know? More like that. More like on that side. It's crazy. Okay, so we are done with the little thumbnail. Sure. But yeah, I'm not gonna show you anymore the secret for April Fools that is actually no longer gonna take place because that is for some other time. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. This little friend is supposed to go on top of this, but this is gonna be on top of everyone. There you go. That fixes everything. So you cannot see the secret anymore. The secret is gone. The secret is secret. The secret is gonna be only for the secretive secrets and for those who were here earlier. Oh my god, Husky! Welcome in, Bibasato de Yokozo. Good morning, boss. How are you doing today? How are you feeling in this wonderful day? Hope you're having a good time. I hope you're having a grandioso time. Sleepy? Yeah, me too. I had to wake up very early today. But you know what? We're here. We're having a good time together, and I personally find it entertaining. Mm-hmm. I mean, we have only half an hour left to be together today. What should we do? What should we do? We could talk about things. We could draw some more. I'm not going to show you the secret again, so draw more? No. I mean, we could. I wouldn't be here as I said on April Fools. Yeah, no, but it's actually no longer gonna be available. It's I wanted to do something, but I could not do it because the original idea, right? The original idea was having a little bit of a model that I showed earlier on stream. I'm not gonna show right now. I'm not gonna show anymore. Having a model draw rigged is kind of like a little bit of a simple model, and Ringmancer was about to do it. It was actually doable. Unfortunately, the problem is Ringmancer got 3 jobs that popped out of nowhere for these next 2 weeks. That means there's no way we can actually do it within the time frame for April Fools. So since I can no longer do it for April Fools, I'm like, you know what, whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna do it in the future. It's still gonna come back, of course. It's gonna go. It's gonna be back. It's not gonna be like entirely destroyed or disappear. It's just gonna be more like gonna take some time. Maybe it's gonna come out better. Who knows? Also, Maggie, should I like send you the character design for my emote? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Do that before I forget. I did kind of change a lot since I got the Scam Wheel award. Yeah, absolutely. Please do so. I did start working on the concept. I remember you wanted the rising eyebrow, and I wanted to do kind of like a gift because I was like, you know what, you have been here for a long time. I can probably try and do the extra work for that, but I haven't had the time, unfortunately. So yeah, if you're moving away from the Tipania, yeah, absolutely. Don't transform into a Fumo though. I'm trying to be chill. I'm trying to have a good time. And you transform into a doll, into a marketable plush. Do you not know that a Fumo actually requires the souls of the living to be, made? Every time you transform into a Fumo, it just becomes a death sentence for everyone. So yeah, basically I've been working on that, just trying to kind of like do things, trying to mass produce and become rich. No, don't mass produce me. I mean, I would love to. I would love to get like a football thing at some point, but I don't think we have the time. So yeah, basically I'm just kind of like trying to figure it out what we can do, what do we have available, and there's gonna be some stuff. There's gonna be some stuff that I have to do. Unfortunately, April Fools, we may not have the game, the silly foot model that I was doing. That's the only tip I'm giving you. I did a reveal of the idea of the concept earlier in the stream. If you want to check it out, you have to go back in time. So that is basically dipping what? I have no idea what you say. I never say dipping. When we stealing horses again, by the way. Oh, that game. True, true. That game. You know what? Maybe this Wednesday. Maybe this Wednesday. Okay. So I explained it a couple times in the past, and I revealed what I meant today. For April Fools, I had planned a little model that is a temporary model, semi-fixed one. The sort of like the what is the word? The Warhammer 40k one, right? So it's gonna be something like that. And unfortunately, though, we cannot rig it in time, so I'm not gonna do it yet. You're gonna have to wait for it in the future. Actually, I may still ask. Because I was gonna draw it myself. I will see if I can do it myself. If I cannot do it myself, Yippee! Oh no, you have no idea. You have no idea how cursed that is. You have no idea. I'm gonna only say one word, okay? I'm gonna say one word. If you are curious enough, you have to go watch the VOD. If you're not, you have to wait for the future. Let's just say I had to do three premises, three premises before I reveal the thing. And I'm gonna say the word Cheeto, but not Cheeto, Cheeto. I'm just gonna say that. There's nothing else I'm gonna add. I'm not gonna come back to this argument. just know that it's gonna be a monkey poll. No one is winning out of that. No one is winning. We're all losing. You are losing. I'm losing. Everyone's gonna lose. Absolutely. So yeah, basically, it is what it is. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're about to start ads. Oh shit! I wanted to snooze them. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna take a little ad break. I'll be back. Back. Brr, 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 brr. Back. Thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate it a lot. I did not want to go into ads. We had to. We ended up going into ads. But yeah, basically, we did a little doodle for the week. Brr, brr, brr. Let me see if we can do something else, because I think we're pretty much done for now. There's nothing else we can do. There's. I'm not gonna show you the secret anymore. The secret is gone. You were supposed to be here at the beginning. Secret gone. Let me see if we have anything in the drawings folder. I can show you the studies I was doing on something. That's a very interesting thing. Are you winning? Welcoming Nori. I am just chilling a little bit. I am drawing the, what is the word? I was drawing the thumbnail for Friday. And we got our little silly 2HM slaves. We got our boomer or boomer. What is his name again? Nidoking, Tiki Kansama. We got Fats the Golem, which is yesified a little bit. And we got our soy pointing. We got Snorlax behind. I forgot we got Crespin the Snorlax behind. And we got Gyarados pointing. Soy pointing. Oh my god, welcome in Misty, we to the Yokoso. How are you doing today, boss? Oh, I also got Nidoking in my yellow playthrough. Hi, Misty. Oh, you're playing finally. That's great. Nidoking pretty good. Hi, Misty. Hello, Nori. Welcome in. Good morning, everyone. We're actually coming towards completion for the day. But I appreciate you all being here. I did a little reveal earlier on the stream about a model that I'm going to draw eventually. It was supposed to be for April Fools, but I do not have the time to do that anymore because there's like no time to rig it. So yeah. So we did this and we chatted, we yapped a little bit. So there was a little bit of a yap day. Let me see if there's anything I can show you. There's nothing I can show you like particularly. You know what I mean? It's not because I don't want to. It's because there's nothing at all. I have a lot of like things that are like half done or half-assed. You know, we should recover the drawing VTubers wall. This one. I mean, give it a time because it's like heavy. I got my ass handed to me by Second Gym a couple times. Oh yeah, no. Starmie and Misty. Misty is an actual first barrier. Like, it is an actual first barrier. Misty will kick your ass. Nidoking is pretty cool, yeah. So this is kind of like a wall of VTubers that I have met in chronological order, that I have been drawing them. Some of these actually skip the line by paying points, and some actually just kind of like, you know, are the natural order of people that I have met. I will eventually, you know, I want to eventually continue. I definitely want to continue. I may kind of change the style at some point. You can see there's a difference between the beginning, which was a little bit cool, but like, I wanted to do like super simple, and then I went to the start out of too many details, and therefore it changed a little bit. I don't hate the way that it has changed. I just want to kind of like fix it. So we're gonna do that too. How many do we have to fit in here? A lot. I reckon we have at least 200 of our followers are VTubers. Maybe even 300, so that's still a lot. And it's like, what, 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's just 25. Plus 10, that's around 35. 40, yeah, it's like 43. It's like literally nothing. Literally nothing, not even 1/3. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, today it's gonna be a little bit of a short stream because I'm gonna go watch the movie. What is his name again? Hail Mary. I'm gonna go watch Hail Mary And I'll let you know tomorrow before we continue with Sons of Liberty what I think about the movie. I definitely want to watch the movie. I heard it's like a fun movie, like a really good movie. So, being interested in a good movie, I do want to check it out. I will personally tell you that at this point, there's nothing else we got in store. Everything is like on the works and being done and stuff like that. So yeah, for now it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. Uh, but that said, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be great. It's gonna be Daijobu, Super Sugoi. Even some people may even say amazingly Sugoi. Um, and that's pretty much about it. I don't think I have much more to say. I'm gonna drop you by Clifford, who's doing something fun. Uh, Amazing Cliffy, we love to see him. So yeah, I appreciate you all for being here. I thank you for being here, and for those of you who were here from the beginning, and for those of you who woke up late and joined late. But yeah, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit of a longer stream, so we can maybe go even towards the night. No, not the night. Sorry, towards like this 1 hour more than today. No more than that. I do need the rest of the day. So I thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. It's been fantastic having you around. And yeah, I can't wait for the next week. This week we're gonna be doing a lot of things, and I am personally pretty hype about it. Pretty hype about it. Momomo, thanks for the stream, Megino. Thank you, Megino. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Momomo. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Nori. Thank you, Fats. Thank you, Clemens. Thank you, Sushi. Thank you, Zawardo. Thank you, everyone, for being here once again. I appreciate you, and I'm very happy to see you today. So let's go hi. Let's go say hi to Cliffy, and who is the person I owe the birthday drawing since the other birthday, and it's about to be the new birthday, which is crazy. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you for the company. It's been fantastic. We did the thing that we had to do, and I am happy about it. That's what matters the most. I know it's a bit of a slow day, but it's like early morning Sunday. That's normal. I'm sorry for those of you watching the VOD who are catching up. You didn't miss much except for the secret reveal. Secret reveal. I definitely want to kind of like go be able to be more available during the late night streams. Oh shit, I forgot. I was